Alright, first video on cheap miniatures, and we're headed to the dollar store, the biggest hit or miss place. These two miniatures were from action figure packs. The cage was a small little add-on, and then the dinosaur was kind of in its own little Dinosaur Warriors action scene. The cage is amazing. It's just big enough to fit most D&D miniatures, and the top and the sides have these really great details. I don't know where this mold came from, but it's done in very, very cheap plastic, so you'll have to use heavy-duty primer on it. With a very simple paint job, this looks great. Overall, I was really happy to get this for $1. It's a very useful miniature. Now, the dragon, that's the same deal. It's part of an action figure miniature pack. I think it used to be a Heroscape miniature. They obviously reused the mold at least. It's a great miniature. I painted it to look like a statue. And of course, with all the card games and miniature games like that, you will see stuff like this. This is a chaotic miniature, which I repainted, and it certainly makes a serviceable D&D miniature. These were $1 each, so $1 for a large miniature. Pretty good detail. Somewhat happy with this. You'll just have to see if you happen to come across any, and if they are worth your time or not. And now we come to the classic bag o' plastic spiders and whatnot. These are interesting. I know I repainted some and they look okay. I'm not sure if it's even worth wasting your money on these. There's so many cheap spider miniatures for D&D and Pathfinder. You generally don't actually need to bother with painting up these cheap little guys. But, you know, the one on the right painted up nice. And like I said, if you need spiders, this scorpion is actually really nice. This, I believe, was part of a Halloween pack. It's glow in the dark, see-through, and all I did is give it some dry brushing, and it works pretty good. And very interesting, these rats are from Halloween as well. Now, they are interesting because they have they're hollow, and I was able to fit an LED light in them. So when I used these at an event, I had glowing ghost rats, which was pretty funny. They look okay, but honestly, I was just looking to get people to laugh, and people did laugh, and that's what's really important about this, is having fun. So that was very successful. And my final dollar store find is this package of animal skeletons. $1.19 for 3 of them. The plastic on these was terrible, but I was able to spray them with varnish. I have them on a thing. I haven't painted them up or anything yet. I might, but as you can tell, the horse and the gorilla are really nice for D&D. The other ones are probably not the correct size. But yeah, I believe the horse and the gorilla skeleton will come into play. And also this really nice snake skeleton. You don't really see that many snake skeletons. You got the bone nagas and stuff, but you don't see any really cheap minis like this. So that was video 1 in my series of where to find cheap miniatures. Taking a trip to the dollar store might be worth it, but like I said, it's probably going to be hit or miss. All the miniatures that you saw in the video today were $1 or less per miniature. Have you ever found any good miniatures at the dollar store? Let me know in the comments.